All right, ready to get underway. Here's Tim Anderson. That one fouled off. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and two strikes. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Corey Seager in the box now. Takes strike one. Anderson runs. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's a fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Jonathan Indy at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Sale, a tall lefty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Next offering down in the third. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground to third, and a foul ball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-1.
Falling behind 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That's ripped. Base hit.
Now pitching
on the mound now, Angel De Los Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here is Moncada. Just missed. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Up the middle. They take the force out, and we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Tarek Skubal.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Got him. And 1 away. Eli White in the box now. Takes strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And that's too high.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but
and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Fans another, and that's
pitching for the Braves.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Pierce Johnson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Anthony Rendon, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fouled off to the right. And now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Johnson fires. That misses, and that is ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and it's off the wall. Rendon makes the turn at second. The throw to third, into second, and he's got a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner, and it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
And the righty deals. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 3.
Back-to-back base hits. Fastball now pretty much middle.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Tim Anderson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Runner on the go. And that one is lifted in the air. Fairchild drops into the glove. Throw over to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Now he steps off to reset.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the first pitch misses for ball
Counts
1.
1-0.
On the inside corner for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here is Matt Olson.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Pitching, Camilo Doval.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And there's the strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at first, 1 away. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Just missed. Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing.
Pitching for the
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Jose Ruiz. It's Corey Seager.
Ruiz.
Now move being made for a pinch hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
On the ground to third. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. He's 0 for 1. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Indy around second, heads for third.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now Yohan Moncada. That
Ball,
misses
that's
the
out.
zone, and that's ball one.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
One down, runners at second and third. And now 2-1.
One strike.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what
That's
he
the
was
ball.
hoping for.
That one missed. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Acuna makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third.
Oh, he's in there,
Throw
second.
home. He beats it.
Now
And it's
pitching for
4-0.
the Braves.
New pitcher for the Braves, Aaron
Number
Bummer.
49, Aaron Bummer.
Rendon takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And that one ripped to left,
That ball's foul.
and foul ball. Bummer deals. That's to third. To first.
Oh.
That ends the inning. Back here in Atlanta, here's the left fielder, Stuart Fairchild.
Now
That
pitching,
one at triple digits.
Billy Wagner.
Cut on and missed at 101. And the count is 0-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. One down. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And that ball is out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 4-1. Digging in, Michael Harris the second.
Ball one.
And that misses. And that's ball one. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on.
Back
Outside. And it's 1-1. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first.
He's out.
Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Santo Domingo and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Nathan Eovaldi. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now here is Tim Anderson. That one at 95 missed up top, and we're underway. That's to third. Young tosses to first. Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out. And now Jose Iglesias. Foul ball there. Evaldi, a 6'2 righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. Here comes Yoan Moncada. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit in the air out to center field. He's under it. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Jonathan India at the plate. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. Stepping in, Ezekiel Duran. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now. And that just misses. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fastball is outside. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. 1 out. Runner at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. Wyatt Langford swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start
Now
the second.
pitching for
Sean
the Rangers,
Armstrong.
Number 43.
To third.
Sean Armstrong.
Young tosses to first. 1 out in the second. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. And that is out of play. No score here in the second. And it's even up.
1-1.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. The throw won't get there in time. And he's on at first. 1 down. Bobby Witt Jr. the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Now
1 ball, 1
1-1.
strike.
Out there to center. And it falls. Here comes the throw. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone.
Couple of singles back to back. Could have let that pitch get a little deeper into the zone and tried to go the other way with it. Got it off the end a little bit, but found a hole up the middle.
And now it's going to be Moises Ballesteros. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Batting 9.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one is absolutely belted. And boom goes the dynamite. Chris Bryant pops one out of here. It's 3-0. So the lineup flips over. There's Tim Anderson now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Langford pulls that one down. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the second. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim.
Now pitching, Camilo Doval.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a little bit low. Triple digits on that last pitch. Josh Young batting with 1 down takes a strike. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. There's a strike.
2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. On the ground to the left, Iglesias. On to first. Rangers go down.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
We're back to start the third, and there's a
Number
new arm on the
71.
mound. Jacob Webb.
Jacob Webb.
Ground ball left side. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here is Yoan Moncada.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter now, Jonathan India. That one almost got him. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. That one misses. It's 2-2. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Waste no time there. He kind of rolled over.
So Luke Jackson gets the call.
Rendon.
He has a great slider
Now
with tons of
pitching for the
movement.
Rangers,
Now it's Anthony Rendon.
number 77, Luke Jackson.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Ball 1, no
This
strike.
one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. This one high in the air to left center. Sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Now pitching,
So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball slider combo that is so impressive. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And now one out remaining for Texas. Just missed.
Ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Hader is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss. And ready to go now. And now the center fielder, Tim Anderson. That's out to center field. Settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Iglesias. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Malley, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here is Moncada. Swings through that one. 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes in the.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. And that's in for a strike. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. That's a strike. 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
0-2.
The 0-2. Just misses with that one. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left field, way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Just missed. Next offering is downstairs. Just missed. Smith over at second, 1 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Tag. Not in time. Safe. On the board first, it's 1-0. 2 on, 1 out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Rendon. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So bases all loaded up. Now the third baseman, Josh Young, in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this.
Ground ball right side could be 2. Iglesias, that's 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now Jonathan India. Malley back to work. Ripped into center, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Next offering misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss and a slider.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch is outside. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And they take the lead. It's 2-1. A new pitcher in the game, Sean Armstrong.
For the Rangers,
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-1. Now it's the DH, Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch misses.
You know, Boog, Witt Jr. had such a cool moment here at Globe Life Field back in 2023. He hit a foul ball into a suite, and guess who was there to pick it up? His dad, Bobby Witt Sr. What are the odds of that?
Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike.
So after the game, the Witt family wrote the date on the foul ball along with the message, hit by Bobby Witt Jr., caught by Bobby Witt Sr. I have a feeling they're going to keep that baseball forever.
So digging in, Moises Ballesteros. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's towards center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Pulls that one foul. Next offering is fouled back. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Boom goes the dynamite. He jacks that one out to left. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jacob Webb.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball 2.
Just missed. And that one wrapped foul. Right side, Duran throws to first in time. Yeah, bottom of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Kyle Higashioka.
Now pitching, Camilo Doval.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Jake Berger now at the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Doval, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch. And for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Evan Carter, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of...
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's caught just in front of the wall. And now Yoan Moncada.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
1 out, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Two gone now. Jonathan Indy at the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 outs. High fly ball out towards left center. Langford sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel.
Now pitching.
Bounce to the left side. Rendon.
Hader.
Whips it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now here is Josh Smith.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And
One
that
ball,
skips into
2
there.
strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fastball almost got him there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Seager batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him, and that's the ball game. 4-1. And now the DH, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Friedel. makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Runner on at first with one gone. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Friedel on the move to the alley. He's got it, and there's two down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Joe Adell in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
This to center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it.
They limit the damage here. Bottom of the first. In now for the Reds, Garrett Hampson. Strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two. Right through there, got him. And that's the first out. Austin Hayes in the box now. Takes strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's smacked on a line to center. And it's caught for the out. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one is inside ball one. Gordon, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. Anderson makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back, and we've got a new arm on the mound
number
to start
64,
the second. Tony Santillan.
Tony Santillan.
Jonathan India, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Hard ground ball, base knob. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 7th, the second
Here's
baseman,
Anthony Rendon up to the plate.
Rendon.
And there's a foul ball.
Nope, ball.
India gets his lead at first with nobody out.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Out.
Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. That's down and in.
Ball. Count is full.
Runner takes off. In there for strike 3. Throw, and they got him. Here's the catcher, Moises Ballesteros.
And that's a head-scratching at bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher, working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. That one
Ball.
off the mark, and the count 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's back here at Great American Ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that
0-2.
one. Got him swinging. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Jose Trevino in the box now. Takes strike 1. Late swing, fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now TJ Friedl. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
1-2.
Just off the outside edge. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Taylor Rogers.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 55, Taylor
Out to short.
Rogers.
Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Fly to center his first time. There's the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swings through the sweeper. Time call.
No ball.
Chance to collect himself down 0-2. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. Now the batter now, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground, right side, Hampson. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the last of the third. And now Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Camilo Doval.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
0-1.
Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-2's the count.
Strikes him out at 100. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Will Benson.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
Swings through
1 ball,
that
1 strike.
Check swing, he held up. 2-1.
2-1.
Just
That missed. That's the ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
We got a full count.
Got him looking. The Reds now down to their final out. Santiago Espinal at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next pitch is outside. Outside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove on either.
2 outs. Runner on first. Here's Garrett Hampson.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. And a 1 Just about set to go now. Our starter in this one, Tomoyuki Sagano. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Grounds one to short. Henderson. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here is Yoan Moncada. And first offering is fouled off. Moncada, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Into center. Tries to get back, but he can't. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And a foul ball. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ball.
And that is downstairs. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and that's down and away. Just misses. 3-2 now.
Count's full.
3-2.
Ball
The
four. Take
pitch
your base.
is outside, and ball 4.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bat.
To second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Hey.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's the ball.
And that's downstairs. 1-2 to count.
It's no surprise that
And he got him. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Felix
Now pitching for
Bautista.
the Orioles,
and we all know about his slider.
Number
It's just
74.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And he asks
Call
for
time.
time before the 0-2 pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses, and 1 down below the zone. Rutschman on to first.
That's an out.
In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's Tim Anderson. That one almost got him. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. On to O'Hearn. Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out. Jonathan India at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
No balls. 1 strike. Here.
2 outs, base is empty.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off,
second.
for
Ryan
the
O'Hearn
Orioles,
comes up
the
to hit.
first baseman. Ryan O'Hearn.
Gosman back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Cedric Mullins at the plate now, and that's inside. And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one outside.
No, that's outside.
2-1. Nothing here in the bottom of the second.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
In the air, left field, India. Long run. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Pitching for the Orioles.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer,
23.
Brian Baker.
Brian Baker.
Anthony Rendon, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Bang! And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 1-0. Here's Michael Toglia. Liner, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for 3rd. The relay throw, not in time. He's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Moises Ballesteros. That one fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at bat. And now it's 1-2. Got him. 1 away. And here is Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1. Ball, that's in.
Fought off foul. And a good eye there.
Ball.
Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Misses inside, and the count's full.
Full count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags from 3rd. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 2. Yennier Cano gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Ramon Laureano.
Now pitching, Camilo Doval.
First pitch, and it just misses.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone. Adley Rutschman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Anderson. 2 away. So it's their last
The
chance in
batter,
this one.
number 7,
And next for the
second
Orioles,
baseman,
Jackson Holliday.
Holliday.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win.
From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Santo Domingo going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the DH, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now here is Jose Iglesias. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there's one down. And now Yohan Moncada. Swing and a drive deep right field. On the move, racing back. Banks off the wall. Witt around second. Relay throw. The tag. And he's out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Joe Adell. Hard hit left side. Connor Falefa throws the first in time. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. That one's in there. That's strike one. Singer, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
A little bit low, and that's ball two. And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
Swings through that.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Brian Reynolds at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Check on the runner. Kiner Falefa dives back in. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next offering misses down and away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And ring him up, says. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. David Bednar. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Jonathan India swings through it for strike 1.
Runner, yes,
Anderson runs. Pitch is low. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Ball, that's in.
Line drive, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he scores.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Michael Toglia. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Just missed. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a foul straight back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And boom goes the dynamite. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
For the Pirates,
base is empty, 1 away.
Number 63.
Moises Ballesteros digs in now.
Stratton.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in, 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul straight back. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 out, space is empty. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Hayes slings it across, and Witt is back here at PNC Park, bottom of the second. Now Spencer Horwitz.
Now pitching, Camilo Doval.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Anderson sizes this one up. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one down. Brian Hayes stands in here, takes ball one low. On the ground, Moncada slings to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. This is Joey Bart.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
0-2 is the count.
That one is upstairs. Cut on and missed.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound.
55.
Chase Sugar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the deep.
That one ripped. And boom goes the dynamite. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-0. Here is Moncada. Lifted in the air, right field. Reynolds on the run, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Adele in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Sawinski settles underneath it. Sawinski makes the play. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. And now it's Tim Anderson. A single and a run scored and a walk. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Number 66.
Jonathan India at the plate.
Nicholas.
There's a swing and a drive. Reynolds ranging back. And that one is off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Rendon, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2. On the corner for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. That one ripped right center field. And it gets by him. Gliding around third is India. He'll score.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's going to be Michael Tolia, and he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one for strike 2. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Rendon, the runner at second with one away. Squirts away a little bit. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Cruz raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So man aboard. Next to hit, Moises Ballesteros. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Inside, almost got him.
1-0. That's ball 2.
Runner at third, 2 away.
2 balls, no strikes.
That
Yep,
one
that ball went
misses.
out.
3-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that'll do it. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Now pitching.
As far as
Andres
ballpark food, one of my
Munoz.
favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Ball
Garlic
1, no
fries,
strikes.
and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way
1-1.
out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Hard hit, right side. Sends it to Tolia. 2 up, 2 down. Gonzalez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Slider misses outside.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and
It's
then
been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Munoz is just 1 strike away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a
0-1.
really nice plate appearance.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting. Center
Here's
fielder,
O'Neal Cruz.
Cruz. Now pitching.
Fastball for a strike.
Spire.
They're down to their final strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches.
Got him. And that is the ball game. This one. Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, that's one of those nods where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Yoan Moncada. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Fires across the diamond, 2 away. Here's Michael Toglia. That's in there. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is downstairs. Abbott checks the runner, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. And we're back at the plate. Garrett Hampson. Right through there for a strike. Hunter measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Throws across the diamond, 1 up, 1 down. Cut on and lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Ellie De La Cruz at the dish. He's a guy who can fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Over to first, and that is the... Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
Now
Tony Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. 64. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Michael Toglia, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Fouled off. He was late.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. That one's gotta feel good. It's 1-0. Here's Bryant now. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, 2-2. And the count's even at 2. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. 1 out in the second.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
That's a base hit.
Batting 7, the designated
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Sosa. Now pitching for the Reds, number 55.
Back to the mound. It hit him.
Rogers.
Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty stat.
The second baseman.
First and second, 1 out.
Soriano.
The next to hit. Swings over the top of that one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Crow Armstrong. The lead runner out at second. Sosa at first. One
Time
gone.
out.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Look out!
That hit him.
And
Batter,
it hit him.
take your base.
He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. So bases loaded with one away. Moises Ballesteros will hit next. And there's the strike.
No balls. One strike.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Second home run of the inning for him.
Now
And they add on.
Reds.
It's 5-zip.
Number
Jose
79.
Iglesias gets a chance to hit now.
Ian Jimbo.
The shortstop takes the ball. Still
One
only
out.
one out here in the inning.
Ball.
And that
Ball.
misses. And now 3-0. So
3-0.
definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns
Yeah.
out.
Check swing called strike.
3-1.
And now 3-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Friedel sizing this one up. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He made him pay for that one. Their third home run of the inning. It's 6-0. Hit in the air, center field. Friedel moving under this one. And that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati. And now the DH, Tyler Stevenson. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to
ball, 2
attack
strikes.
instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
TJ Friedel
Good.
stands in now and watches strike one. Hunter, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
That's
Jose
a ball.
Trevino stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball inside.
That's a
and
ball.
now 2-0.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to
That's the
see
ball.
some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash,
3-0.
and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
The 0-1.
It's 0-1. That's a ball.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. How much
1-2.
of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to.
Oh, that's a strike.
Now pitching for the Reds.
We're back to start the third, and
Number
there's a new arm on the
58.
mound, Scott Barlow.
Scott.
I think it's got to be a little tough
Barlow.
coming in out of the pen when your guys are tricky.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0. Bryant stands in
inside,
now,
ball.
looks at that one inside. On the ground to short, De La Cruz. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Just missed.
No, that missed. 1-0. No, that missed. That's a
One
ball.
out, base is empty.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Hampson Throws to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa. Ripped, but it curls foul. Just
no, that missed. That's the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Nope.
And that's what it was. If you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses the zone. Now 3-1.
3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Inside ball 4.
Now
pretty easy walk right there.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen,
Number
Graham
23.
Ashcraft.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance.
That ends the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati.
Now pitching.
In the air, right field.
Duvall.
1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Santiago Espinal now in the box. Comes up
0-1.
empty with a swing there. On the ground
foul.
to first. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Hampson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
This guy's not wasting any pitches.
0-2.
Hitters got to get into swing mode.
That's
this is a
down.
good
That's a
time to
ball.
expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Duvall is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.